All right, let's talk about building that rock-solid, unshakable confidence in your trading. And I'm not talking about just hype or wishful thinking. We're talking about a real, disciplined preparation routine that you do before the market even opens. So if you're ready to start trading with some serious conviction, let's dive in.
So let me ask you something, and be honest. Have you ever hit that buy button and then, like a split second later, that huge wave of doubt just crashes over you? You start second-guessing everything. Man, it's a horrible feeling. But you know what? It is so common. And that lack of confidence, well, it has some really serious consequences. It's basically a direct highway to making emotional mistakes, like trying to win back a loss immediately, what we call revenge trading. These things are the absolute biggest enemies for a trader, and trust me, they can blow up an account faster than anything else. So how do we fix this? Well, the answer isn't some secret magic indicator or a new strategy you found online. It's actually a lot simpler and way more powerful than that. It's all about preparation. See, confidence isn't just an emotion you hope to feel. It's something you actually build, step by step, through discipline. So, here's the game plan for today. We're going to start with why our confidence disappears in the first place. Then, we'll get into the real meat of it, a super powerful 7-step pre-market checklist. We're going to cover everything from figuring out the market's mood to setting your own rules, planning the trade, and even checking in with yourself before you click a single button. Okay, let's get right to it. This is the main event, the 7-step pre-market checklist. I want you to think of this as your pilot's pre-flight check before taking off into the markets. It's designed to build discipline, create clarity, and most important of all, give you that unshakable confidence we're talking about. Here they are, all 7 steps at a glance. We're going to check global markets, analyze our own indices, check the volatility, mark out the key price levels, define our risk rules, plan our actual trades, and then the final crucial step, do a mental check-in. So, let's break each of these down.
Now, the first 3 steps are all about one thing, getting a feel for the market's overall mood for the day, right? Before you even think about a specific stock, you have to know what kind of environment you're stepping into. Is the wind at your back, or are you sailing into a storm?
Step 1, we look at the global cues. And what's really cool here is how simple the relationship is. If you wake up and see that US futures and the GIFT Nifty are looking positive, there's a really good chance our own market is going to open with a gap up. If they're in the red, well, you can probably expect a gap down. It's your first major clue of the day.
Step 2, we bring it back home. You got to look at our benchmark index, the Nifty. What's the overall trend been like? What exactly happened yesterday? Was it a strong, trending day, or did the price get smacked down at a key level? How the big index is behaving is going to have a huge effect on your individual stock.
And for step 3, we're looking for anything that could shake things up. We're checking volatility. Is there a big news event coming? Maybe an RBI policy meeting? Stuff like that can cause really sharp, unpredictable moves. And, of course, we absolutely have to look at the India VIX, the volatility index. And this table right here tells you the whole story. If you see the VIX is high, say up above 15 or 16, you should be expecting some fast and furious price action. But if it's really low, down below 10 or 12, things are probably going to be pretty slow, maybe even sideways. Knowing this helps you adjust your whole game plan for the day.
Okay, so we have a good read on the market's mood. Now, before we even think about picking a stock, we have to do something critical. We have to set our own non-negotiable rules. This is so important that we're actually jumping ahead to step 5 on our checklist right now, setting your personal rules of engagement. First up, decide on your max number of trades for the day. For example, let's just say it's 3. That's it, 3 trades. It doesn't matter if they're winners or losers. After that 3rd trade, you close up shop for the day. This one little rule is an incredibly powerful weapon against overtrading.
And this might just be the most important rule in all of trading. You must define your maximum risk for the entire day. A solid, time-tested rule of thumb is to never risk more than 2% of your total trading capital in one day. This rule, all by itself, will keep you in the game long enough to actually find success.
This quote really says it all. The whole reason we have these rules is to protect us from ourselves, from our worst impulses. Overtrading when you're feeling cocky or revenge trading after a loss, these 2 things destroy more accounts than anything else out there. Your rules are your shield.
All right, with our rules in place acting as our shield, now we can get down to the fun part, actually planning our trades. This brings us back to steps 4 and 6 on our list.
marking those key levels, and then selecting stocks to build a solid plan of attack. Step 4 is all about mapping out the key battlegrounds on the chart, and the two most important ones are super simple. The previous day's high, or PDH, which often acts like a ceiling or resistance, and the previous day's low, or PDL, which acts like a floor or support. These levels matter because a ton of other traders are watching them too.
Now for step 6. This is where you put it all together. The night before the market opens, you're going to pick 4 or 5 stocks that look promising, ideally from different sectors. For every single one, you define your exact entry and exit rules. Set price alerts so you're not glued to the screen. The key here is to have a plan and to respect your system, not chase some random tip you saw on social media. And that brings us to the final step in our checklist. And honestly, it might be the most important one, and it's the one most people skip. You've analyzed the market, you've set your rules, you've planned your trades. Now, you have to check in with the single biggest variable in your trading: yourself.
So before you place a single order, you have to stop and ask yourself this one simple, brutally honest question. Am I really ready for this today? Am I stressed out about something else? Am I distracted? Am I feeling sick? You have to be honest with yourself here.
Because look, your mental state has a direct impact on your wallet. Trading is a high-performance mental game. If you're stressed, tired, angry, or emotional, if you're not feeling 100%, you are just setting yourself up to make a mistake. It is always, always better to not trade at all than to trade from a bad headspace. And this is the payoff for all that work. By following this checklist every single day, you literally transform yourself. You stop being that emotional, impulsive trader who's just reacting to every little market wiggle. Instead, you become a prepared, confident professional who simply executes a plan. That's the entire goal.
So, what's the one thing I want you to take away from all this? It's simple. Write these 7 steps down. Put it on a sticky note and stick it on your monitor. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Because confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build, one day of solid preparation at a time. And that is how you build a real, lasting edge in the market.